You know, all the toys and money and you bring to your child, he will forget about this. But he will never forget those moments he need you and you are not there. He will never forget that. If you are absent, then the streets or the screens or the media will be a father. A message for the brothers. If you are married and your wife is pregnant for the first time, you have to understand that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala described pregnancy as wahnan ala wahn, weakness. The mother will be very exhausted. Her moods will change a lot. You have to expect that, especially the first 3 months of pregnancy and the last 3 months of pregnancy. She needs your help. She needs your support emotionally. Sometimes just few words like you are strong, may Allah bless you, can heal her more than anything else. She needs you to send her a message that you are together in this. You carry the baby and I carry you. So very, very important. If she can't clean, you clean. If she can't cook, you cook. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his seerah used to help in the house a lot. So you have to expect that the moods will shift in the same day many times. That's very normal. She carry a human being. So be patient. Don't complain. Support. When Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala bless you with your first child, then this is a big ni'mah from Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. The first thing you have to expect is the routine will collapse. That's normal. You're sleeping, you'll be very tired, you sleep less, even with salah become harder. That's normal. That's just a new chapter of your life, another chapter. So in that new baby, I want to send a message to the sisters and a message to the brothers. For sisters, for all my daughters, all my sisters, when Allah bless you with a baby, this is one of the most important chapter in your life. The most important in your life. Motherhood is one of the most important job in this world. You have to know that your baby doesn't need just clothes and milk. Your baby needs you, your voice, your smiling, your presence. No one can replace a mother. This is the most important job in this life. If you work, try to reduce your hours. If you can pause, pause. Careers comes and go. Money comes and go. But the first early years of your child will never come back. So always bear that in mind. And this motherhood is just an honor. You raise the generation for this ummah. And a message for all the brothers. One of the become phenomena now, especially in Western country here, is absent father. Either physically absent or either emotionally absent. Some fathers, they think in the first year, oh, I have babies, so I have to work more and more hours. In weekend is a job. In the weekdays, he's working. That's big problem. That's caused a lot of problems. First, between you and your wife. Do you know what's the best gift you can give to your child? The best gift is not toys. The best gift you can give to your child is a healthy marriage. That's the best gift. To have a good relationship with his mom or with her mom, that's the best gift. Absent father, sometimes physically. May Allah Tabaraka protect all our families. Or emotionally. He is there, but he is always with his job. Or he doesn't help. That's absent father. You know, all the toys and money and you bring to your child, he will forget about this. But he will never forget those moments he need you and you are not there. He will never forget that. If you are absent, then the streets or the screens or the media will be a father. So especially the early stage of any child. So now the spouses have their new baby. May Allah bless them with that. So expect that routine will collapse. Expect that your wife need your help. So maybe you will change the nappies. You'll take the baby for a whole night. It's your responsibility together. Not only the responsibility of mother. Parenting, brothers and sisters, is not always 50-50. Some days it's 80-20, 70-30. So be a team, not accountant. Oh, I did 50% now. Khalas, assalamu alaikum. It's not like this. It's just be a team together. The first thing in parenting, that Quran should be always heard at house. You know, the last studies, some studies show that children, they affected by the Quran even very young age. Quran should be always at home. Don't let your child just to hear Quran when he or she go to madrasa after 5 or 6 years old. No, Quran is always there. Let's put barakah in the house. Be ready to be a parent. How's that? To be a good role model. If you have any weaknesses you have to work on, and bismillah, this is the time. Let your child, when he grow up and he can realize things, you will be a good model, role models. You know something basic in parenting, that your children doesn't listen by their ears. They are copying by their eyes, copying everything they see. That's how they learn. The upbringing is all about copying. So if they see that Quran is always there, you'll find a child just 2 years old can memorize Fatiha, Qul Huwallahu Ahad, Qul Rabbil Falaq, Qul Rabbin Nas, 2 years old, only 2. It's not exaggerating. This is very, very common. Why? Because he just copy any that words or bad words full of insulting or swearing. He will copy all of that in very young age. That's why be ready to be a parent. How? Work on yourself. Try to be a role model. And as I said before, the best gift is healthy marriage. He will grow up in this warm environment, amazing environment. Allah wa ta'ala revealed a surah called Surah Luqman. A wise man, Allah told us about his story. And what is in his story? Only a reminder Luqman gave to his child. Allah wants to teach us parenting through this story. And the amazing thing here is, Allah said, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا لُقْمَانَ الْحِكْمَةِ. We gave Luqman wisdom. And what's the manifestation of that hikmah in this surah? Only parenting. Hikmah in another surahs have different manifestation. But here when he bring Luqman, just to show you that when you deal with your children, you should deal wisely. That's art. You should learn this art. How to be a parent and wise parent. And Allah started this surah with Alif Lam Mim Tilka Ayatul Kitabil Hakim. And then inside the surah, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا لُقْمَانَ الْحِكْمَةِ. One page is about this advice of Luqman to his child. And the rest of the surah is about the attributes of Allah. Subhanallah. What's the link here? And the end, he'll say, يَا أَيُّهَا النَّاسُ اعْبُدُوا رَبَّكُمْ وَاخْشَوْا يَوْمًا لَا يَجْزِي وَالِدٌ عَنْ وَلَدِهِ وَلَا مَوْلُودٌ هُوَ جَازٍ عَنْ وَالِدِهِ شَيْئًا. Fear Allah and fear the day of judgment, where the father cannot do anything to his child in the day of judgment. And child can't do anything to his father. That's now you can do here. The first lesson from Luqman, Allah said, وَإِذْ قَالَ لُقْمَانُ لِابْنِهِ وَهُوَ يَعِظُهُ يَا بُنَيَّ لَا تُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ وَإِذْ قَالَ لُقْمَانُ لِابْنِهِ وَهُوَ يَعِظُهُ. Okay, let me start with Ya Bunay. Ya Bunay, every statement Luqman said, he will start with Ya Bunay. Oh my beloved son, oh my beloved son, oh my beloved son. That means building love is the foundation of parenting. If your child fear you, he may obey today. But if he loves you, he will follow you for life. It's all about love. That's the foundation of parenting. Show them love in your body language, in your eyes, in your words, in your caring. Love is the foundation of parenting. So powerful language. Love is so powerful language. And children need that. If they don't find love in their family, they will look for it in any place because they don't find it at home. It's a long journey. 1 year for you just to learn how to stand. And then 2 years, we're still in breastfeeding. And then slowly to say your first word, your first, why all of this? Because this stage is the stage of love. And the children realize that. Breastfeeding is the first expression of love. It's a message here for all my daughters and sisters that a natural breastfeeding has a strong benefit to child. All the studies now emphasize this. Just look how Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, subhanallah, created the mother in this state that she will hold her baby. Look at the distance. Look at any mother where she milking her child. Look at the distance here. And the child, his eyes or her eyes look at the eyes of mother. Very close distance. There is a lot of language here we don't understand, but the child understands it. That's why Allah said, if you can do it for 2 years, that will be brilliant. It's not about milk only. It's about love. It's about caring. It's about connection. To call your child a bad nickname, that can affect him or her immensely. I know some people, they became adults and they still affected by a bad nickname parents they used to call them in the childhood. That's why Quran said, Ya Bunay, Ya Bunay, Ya Bunay, oh my beloved son, oh my beloved son, oh my beloved son. The second lesson, وَإِذْ قَالَ لُقْمَانُ لِابْنِهِ وَهُوَ يَعِظُهُ. This statement in Arabic language, this wow, وَهُوَ يَعِظُهُ, called waw al-hal, means when Luqman said to his son, while he is give him a reminder, a direct reminder. What does that mean? Means Luqman, in the normal incident, he didn't give reminder. Because direct reminder, it means the child will sit and you'll give him a direct reminder. That should be rare. Should be sometimes, not the default. Because we as a human being, no one like a direct reminder. So you sit and you said, do this, don't do that. No, the children want indirect reminder. That should be the default. But sometimes direct reminder is essential. So this is a message for every parent. Some parents, they made a full khutbah about every single thing. If the cup or glass broken in the house, Allahu Akbar, full khutbah. Come here, sit down. I told you 100 times, don't do that. Why you broke the heart? Why you break the heart of your child for £2 or £5? You can buy another glass. That's it. Think about the heart of your children. If you do any small mistake, full speech, full khutbah, always, if you remind them always, they will never listen to you. That's the nature of a human being. The lesson here is you have to ignore many of mistakes you see. Yes, ignore them. Focus only on the big mistakes. Then they will understand what is priority, what is not. Then they can focus on this mistake and fix it. But we are a human being. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, He forgive for us a lot of minor mistakes just when we pray. Because we can't fix everything. So prioritize. That's what Luqman did. Even when he give maw'idah, he starts from the most important. The tawheed, the names of Allah, the attributes of Allah. And then he go to salah. Then the children will know what's red lines in the house. So if he didn't pray or she didn't pray, that's a red line. If there's something dangerous for them, affect their safety, that's a red line. If they're keeping lying, that's a red line. But if something in the house, they break here, they broke this glass, these minor things. Don't break the heart of your child because he broke just the glass. That's not good. So focus on the priority. Then Luqman said, وَإِذْ قَالَ لُقْمَانُ لِابْنِهِ وَهُوَ يَعِظُهُ يَا بُنَيَّ لَا تُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ. He starts from the most important. Don't associate anyone with Allah. Tawheed. But when he teach him Tawheed, he teach in the best way. That's the method of Quran. It's not in a dry way. No. لا تشرك بالله إن الشرك لظلم عظيم. He teach Tawheed in two methods. The first method is he put it in a rational way. إن الشرك, associating anything with God, is a big injustice. It's wrong. It's not fair. That's a rational argument. You know, nowadays, our children, they love this statement. Not fair, not fair. You may heard it a lot at house. Luqman utilized the same statement. Shirk is not fair. Someone who created you, who sustained you, who provide for you everything, and then you worship someone else, that's not fair. Rational argument. So not just only emotional, irrational argument. Nowadays we need this, especially when our children became teenagers, or they will come with a lot of doubts from the schools. They ask their parents, why this? Why Allah created us? You have to deal wisely with that. If you don't know the answer, try to respond to them gently and then bring someone else to answer that question. But don't think, oh, my children, inna lillahi wa inna raji'un, my children lose their deen. Why? Because they ask questions. Do you know that when the teenagers ask these questions, this is normal? Not because of bad environment or anything. Any teenager, when he's just about to become adult, he will ask these fundamental philosophical questions. That's out of the mercy of Allah. Do you know why in this stage? Because he wants that person to believe in Allah out of evidence, not because he follow his parents blindly. That's why that questions occur in that specific age. Because now he doesn't doubt here. He doesn't say you are wrong. No, he wants evidence. I want proof for me that. Then I will believe out of proof. That's very simple. So don't think this is because of that. And don't also respond to them harshly. Especially nowadays we live in a world full of confusion, distractions, false ideologies. So they need that argument. لا تشرك بالله إن الشرك لظلم عظيم. Shirk is not fair. It's injustice.